it's Tina Rappy from my Stampin' Studio. I have some exciting stuff to show you today. The Ornate Garden Suite is coming out. This is a suite of products that's going to be in the annual catalog when it comes out in June, but they're giving us a preview of it now, and that means that we can order it. April 1st, this suite is available for anybody to order. So I wanted to show you all of the elements in it, get you excited about it, because I am going to be doing an online class with this. So as I said, it's called the Ornate Garden Suite, and it has designer series paper, 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of framelits, an embossing folder, ribbon, and embellishments. So there's a lot in this. This is a mega suite. Seeing the real deal is way better than seeing the just the photos of it. You're seeing a video of it now. I want to tell you first of all the colors that are in this paper, and they are our early espresso. That's the dark color here. Mint macaron, this is this lighter green in here. Old olive, the darker green. Terracotta tile, this orangey color right in here. Whisper white, and drumroll, brrr, a color called bumblebee. So I'm guessing bumblebee is a like this or this. It's some color of yellow, so we can't tell for sure. But it's exciting, and isn't this paper beautiful? Okay, so I'm going to show you all of them. There are 12 sheets in it, 2 of each one, but I'm showing you front and back of each. So love these beautiful flowers. And then we have this one that's old olive that has flowers in there. So a nice subtle tone-on-tone look. Then we have these daisies, and again, I'm guessing this yellow color is the bumblebee color. Another great tone-on-tone print. This one is really cute with these little flowers on it, and the mint macaron background. This is the flip side of that, and I don't know if you can see it there, but it has a gold shimmer in it, so it would look really nice with gold foil paper. We have this one, and this is the reverse side, a mint macaron with the gold shimmer to it. So this is specialty paper because it has the gold shimmers to it. Here's another one with what I'm assuming is the bumblebee. This one, not sure if you can tell real well, it's white and then it has the gold accent flowers on it. We have this floral print, and then another one here with the gold. Now this one reminds me, it's similar to, yet different, to the Celebration, what was it, floral foils paper. And with that paper from Celebration, I used it and I used my blends and I just colored in all kinds of different flowers. I can see doing that same exact thing with this paper, and even the one that I showed you right before that, this one here with small ones. So I think this paper is really going to be a lot of fun. All right, so that is the Ornate Garden Specialty Designer Series paper. Next, let's look at the stamp sets. We have the Ornate style stamps, and so it is a set of 6, and it is the red rubber cling stamps, and really fun. I love these little borders here, and of course this and these are going to coordinate great with our daisy punches, the regular size one and the medium one. So I can see a lot of fun stuff with that, and then you can see how big the largest image there is. Now that is sold in a bundle along with the Ornate Borders punch or border framelits. And so these, and I know they look really pretty here, and they look pretty here on the flyer too, but I thought it's better, it's easier for me to see if I'm actually looking at the real deal. So let me just I'm going to put a piece of white paper down here. So this is one that just has little bitty dots there, and I'm even thinking, and I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, I can see even wanting to thread some twine through some of these for a really neat look. So that is this die right here. Okay, then another one that is a relatively simple border but really pretty is this one. And this one I can see being really pretty by taking some ribbon and just putting right along here with it. Just a really soft and cute border there. And that is this image right here. All right, and then next we have, oh, which one do I want to show you? I'll show you, it's this one here, and that cuts out like this. Isn't that gorgeous with these? And then it also has 3 small flowers. And so these could be put on top of these here, you know, punching it out in a different color and doing some different things with it. So I can see lots and lots of possibilities there. And then this one right here cuts out quite interesting. So it cuts out one side of it and it leaves the rest. So if you imagined you had, here's the rest of your card, and then you had this just as the border as you went to open the card. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And then this next one is really interesting. There's actually 2 parts to it, and so it's this and this. So first of all, let's look at this piece. So when you cut that out, it looks like this. So again, you could use it, here's the rest of the card, and you've got this border. Or by taking this additional piece, and let's do it once, grab it off of there. Once you've cut this out, no, actually I did it the other way around. I laid this down first and cut it out, and actually that's what this is right here. Okay, so I laid that and cut it down, and then I took the other die, this one, lined this up perfectly with it, ran it through again, and this is what you get. So it's an actual band. Isn't that neat? I think that's really going to be fun to work with. In fact, I am working, as I said, on a online class, being that the coronavirus kind of put a crimp in our style. That's not stopping us though. We're still stamping at home. If you missed the other day, I posted out for my Stamp at Home class series. So I am going to be doing a minimum of every 2 weeks, possibly even once a week, posting out for a Stampin' at Home class. And so with this bundle, I will be doing that. So let's look at the second stamp set in the bundle, and this one is Ornate, thanks. And this one is 19 pieces to it, and it's a photopolymer set. What I really like about this is you've got some big graphic sentiments that will work perfectly on their own, but then there are these really pretty, like hand-scripted font that can go all on their own, or you coordinate it with one of these. So again, lots of possibilities. So this can be purchased on its own, or it is bundled together with the Ornate layers. Now these, let me tell you, this is going to be a must-have on everybody's list as far as I'm concerned, for a few different reasons. Number one, just look at them, they're awesome. But number two, some of them have the stitching around them, so it coordinates with any of the dies that we have, like the stitched circles, the stitched rectangles, the stitched nested dies, those types of things. And so aren't those pretty? But you're gonna love it even more when you see the real deal, because I've cut them out for you. So if we look here, this one here on the outside is this next one. And look how pretty they look when you do it together. Can't you just imagine having this and then taking thank you or so grateful right across here, bing bang, put it on a card and you're done? All right, we also have this one, and this one might be a little bit harder to see, but this is this third one here, and this is a stitched rectangle. So it has the little stitching around it. And then we have this piece here, and this does not punch a border, but it cuts out of it. Okay, so unlike some of these that I showed you with the Ornate borders where it cuts it out, this will leave a spot. So let's say you had your full piece of cardstock, you could put this just along one edge and have these cutouts in there. This would also make a really nice mask that you could sponge or dauber over or something to add color to it. So that's these. Now let's move over to this other side and we'll look at these ones. How is that? This is this biggest one right here. There's a card for you right there. Just that simple. And then I think this is my favorite, but look how pretty it looks. And when you've got stuff like this going on, let me tell you, you don't need a whole lot more. And then here's the third one. And then again with this one, it's similar to this in that it cuts out the piece here. Do you love them? Let me know what you think. All right, let's show you the next thing, and that would be the Ornate Floral 3D Embossing Folder. So here you can see the design, and it is one of the thick embossing folders. So if you have the Stampin' Up! Big Shot that we used to sell before, you will need the 3D embossing folder for it, the blue plate, okay? So for any of the thick embossing folders, the 3D ones, any of them that are listed as 3D, you do need the embossing folder plate. And then I'll show you here just real quick the sandwich that you build. So it's going to be your die cutting machine, your Big Shot. Then it's going to be the regular base plate. Let's put it on so you're looking at it right. You do not need the thin die adapter. Leave that off. Okay? So you would take just the plate, the folder with the cardstock in it, and then the blue plate on top. That's the right sandwich for cranking it through and getting the embossed image. So I have embossed it on a piece of paper so that you can see, and I hope that you can see the texture in that. It's really pretty. I can even see taking this in a darker color and then like the white craft ink on a sponge dauber and sponging over this to make the flowers just pop out of there. All right, so that was the Ornate Floral Embossing Folder. And then we have a few embellishments. We have the Gilded Gems, and that is these. So they are gold, they're faceted dots, and these ones are about the size of the smallest of the rhinestones, and then it goes up in size. And so they're not super, super thick, so it's not gonna cause a lot of issues with mailing or anything. And let me see, there are 90 of these in a package. Those are fun. And then the last thing that's in the suite is the Ornate Garden Ribbon Pack. And this is some really pretty ribbon. And so this is old olive and terracotta tile. So it coordinates with the paper just beautifully. I mean, check it out. See how well that goes with all of it. I don't know, which one of these is your favorite prints? I myself am gravitating to the florals. I'm anxious to play with this one, but I am also totally in love with the big daisies and this one. I don't know, these that are like this are really gonna be fun to play with too. So I am anxious to finish the projects that I have that I've got going for this suite for my online class. So be watching on that, I'll be posting. So I'm very excited to have the month of March gone. It's been a really long month with the start of the Safer at Home going on, and I know April will be a long month too, but as long as we are all stamping together and having fun at home, we're keeping safe and we're doing our part as responsible citizens. I thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.